Get ready.
Hello? I can't believe there's been people watching and nobody's told me that the microphone wasn't working. Ah! Right, it's like... Wow, I am so sorry about that, guys. I'm gonna have to go back now and redo everything I said. And I've said quite a lot. I've been really excited and nobody's told me why. It's like there's been people watching. You've just been watching me. You've just been listening to the music. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, guys. All this is going to be edited out for people who are watching back anyway, but okay. Let's go back to right at the start. I'm going to have to really quickly do this now. So yes, the finale of Loki Series 6 for all time. Always. Yeah, as I said right at the back of the start, but you guys didn't hear it. I can't believe that. Anyway, it's like this whole episode, this whole series is just amazing. It's like it's been such an awesome ride, and it's not very actiony based. It's all story based, which I really loved about this. It's like I love action, but it was amazing. It's like, and I think MCU has nailed it with TV shows, and they've nailed it with their films and now their TV shows. So just brilliant. I went on a big spiel earlier about me liking I used to like DC, but I don't anymore. But I'm not gonna go on that. Let's just go through my points. I can't believe I gotta go through this again. It's not gonna be as action as impactful because I'm not saying it for the first time. But anyway, yes, the intro. They had a Marvel intro, and instead of having the noise of the Marvel logo, you had audio clips from the entire MCU, all the films. You had Black Panther and Captain America, Iron Man, Black Widow, Thor, all these different characters doing little tiny clips, and then as it goes on, they sort of overlap the audio with each other, which is showing the chaos and the multiverses all coming together on just literally on the opening of Marvel Studios there. And then one of my first, my very first note about the actual episode is that the planet looks like a fish. that this castle is on. It just looks like a fish. I don't know why that it looked like a fish, but there we go. It was just pretty funny, really, to me. So Miss Minutes is in it. So she's obviously an AI of some sort. That is, she can go anywhere. And she was promising Loki everything that he ever wanted, really. But Sylvie sees through it, and she knows that they're just empty promises and says it's fiction. And that's the whole theme. There's a couple of themes of this episode, but that is one of the main themes. That is it true? Is it fact? Is it fiction? What's going on? Which I thought was really cool. Now, to me, I was thinking, is this going to be King Loki? Is Loki the one that's behind it all? That's he said it's like, no, they can only do my timeline. But then you think, then why did he have him lose so many times? He would have wanted Loki to always win. So it wasn't Loki at the end of the day. It was He Who Remains. Now, I don't know what the character's name is, so if you guys do know, then please do pop it down in the comments, and I shall just educate me, really, because I'm sure this character would have been in the comics in some shape or form. So a quick little check. To me, this whole episode was like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, really, where Sylvie and Loki were Charlie coming into the technically the whole series was kind of a Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory feel. So you have Sylvie and Loki, there's Charlie, and they meet all these different characters, but they don't make it and things like that through all the tests of the episodes, and they're here right at the end. And Willy Wonka or He Who Remains offers them the key to the chocolate factory. He offers them the key to the timeline, and it's up to them to decide whether they want to take it or not. So that's my kind of feel of the whole thing, really. And I don't know whether that's too much of an analogy, but to me it is like a Charlie and the Chocolate Factory whole series, pretty much. Just a much better story. And then the distrust with Loki and Sylvie kicks in then, and because like you knew that was coming from the start, because it was always like, you can't trust him, Sylvie, you don't trust anyone. And then Loki's like, you're not very trustworthy guy. It's drilled into you the entire series, really. And then the only way for Sylvie to stop the fight that happened was to kiss Loki. But then she says, "But I'm not you." And then she's got the temper and kicks him through a temporal door. And I was just like, oh, okay, that happened. And then that's it then. When she kills He Who Remains, and that is, we have the multiverse. The branches went off everywhere. Now, is what he was saying true, and there are going to be loads of these evil people come in, or what? We don't really know on there, so that is an interesting one to see then. I've made a note here, is like when Loki is back at the TVA, the expression on his face, he's hurt and he's lost again, because the person he loved has betrayed him and kicked him away and shut him out, just like he loves Thor and the Lady Sith and her brothers 3 or whatever they were called, Warriors 3. It's like he had this brotherhood love for them, but he betrayed them, and so that he was lost again there. So yeah, but he's alive, and the whole theme of Loki, the whole Loki theme for the series is that Loki survives, and yeah, Loki did survive. So yeah, it's good that we have Loki back, because obviously in Endgame when he dies, you're like, oh, it's like, and that's when I was like starting to like Loki more, because I've never really been a big lover of Loki, because I'm not a big villain lover, but yeah, it's just like it was just sad really that he died, but then he's back now. So we've all caught up now after my no audio thing, but yeah, so next thing, and he rushes up to Mobius, who's like looking at, he's like, oh, how does he expect us to manage all this, and blah 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 blah, and Mobius, Loki tells him, it's like, everything that's gone on, and Mobius is like, who are you? So that is interesting. So Loki didn't just get pushed into the TVA, he got pushed into a different universe. And what's also interesting is the TVA is subject to the multiverse as well. It's not like protected, protected from multiverse branches. So that was really interesting. And the Timekeepers was He Who Remains statue now. So that shows to Loki that he is back. So what he was saying is true. So yes, and that's where it ends then. And I was really like, oh, wait, what? You ended like that? It's like series 2? Is there a series 2? And then the post-credit scene after the animated credits is a stamp comes down and it says season 2. So season 2 is confirmed. We're having 2 seasons. So Falcon and the Winter Soldier and WandaVision were just one-offs, but this is going to be 2 seasons at least. So we're going to see Loki back, we're going to see Sylvie back, and I can't wait. That's great. There was no more post-credit scenes, so if you guys were waiting until right at the end like I did, there's nothing else. There's no hidden post-credit scene to link in with a film or anything like that, because I was thinking possibly it might link in with Doctor Strange, or there was going to be a Spider-Man little clip in there, but there wasn't. It's just that thing confirming that there is going to be 2 seasons of Loki so far. So we've got end of season 1, and it was amazing. Absolutely, it's like I loved everything from it, from the acting to the music. I'm gonna try and purchase the soundtrack because it was just awesome. It was very creepy Twilight Zone style on there, and I absolutely loved it. The whole series was just amazing. The story, the sets, the CG, everything was just spot on. And if they continue like this, then yeah, it's like they've got fans for life, pretty much. It's just how we've got to this point. It's like we're over 10 years of the MCU franchise, and they're still delivering. It's like, no, that is a franchise you can get behind, really. It's like, I know there's bits and pieces here that people don't like, but overall, there's a massive story. There's a story that's spanning over 10 years, and it's not like Star Wars that has a couple of decades breaks in between the different series. There's a film virtually every year, and now there's 3 TV shows that have come out already. There's another I think there's 3 more series, Marvel series, coming out this year alone. So it's like What If is coming out on the 11th of August. Really can't wait, and I know that will now tie in with the MCU, because the multiverse is free, and this is a way that they can explore all those different universes without making movies and complicating things. It's like we'll just have standalone episodes for those, and I can't wait for that. It's going to be amazing. So you've got What If in August, and then you've got Hawkeye coming out this year as well. Make sure to check out my Black Widow review as well, and I'll tell you a little bit more about Hawkeye in that as well. So there's 2 definites for this year, and I think there possibly might be another one, but don't quote me on that one. So definitely, that's at least 5 MCU TV shows that are this year alone, on top of Black Widow came out, and Spider-Man's coming out. When's Doctor Strange? I want to say Doctor Strange is this year, but I'm sure I saw that they're not releasing that till March next year. So I'll have to do my research on that, and I'll get back to you guys. But yeah, time is now over. Do apologize if you were watching at the start and my mouth was moving, but there was no audio coming out. So I do apologize about that. But great stuff. So next week I am going to be revealing the poll results, and the week after as well, and then we'll get out the August listings to you guys then after that. But thanks very much for watching, guys. Thanks for following me on this Loki review. Thoroughly enjoyed it, and I can't wait for What If. I might do daily or weekly reviews again on that one, or I might wait till the end. It all depends on work for me, but I do want to try and do the weekly episodes for that, because they are all going to be different, and I can't wait. I don't think that they are going to tie it all into each other. I think they are going to be standalone episodes, which is going to be great. I really can't wait to see the Captain Britain one with Peggy Carter, and I also can't wait to see what Star-Lord, Black Panther Star-Lord is going to be like. But yes, thank you very much, guys, for watching, and I shall see you next time.